viewers, and welcome to another Bone Man show. Yes, another. Well, this one is about heavy metal. I'm gonna call it Metal Mouth. And today, I have some very special guests from here in Columbia, two outstanding members of the band Rule of Honor. I'd like to introduce to you. Let's see here. We have Vato and his guitarist Dick Johnson.
What's up, Bowman? Thank you.
What's up, brother? Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad you're on the show. We got lots to talk about. So, you guys are in a, is it considered a, is it a black metal band or is it a death metal band? Or
No, actually, we would be considered an American metal band.
American metal.
American metal.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's kind of fitting, considering the 4th is coming up.
Most definitely, brother.
Excellent. How long have you guys been together in a band?
We've been together in a band for about 3 years, rolling strong for about 2.
Excellent. What kind of things have you guys been working on? Do you guys have a couple albums out, or?
We're actually in the midst of recording our first debut album. We've had a few underground demos floating around. It's just been a build-up to this. Currently, we're also working on doing a short mini tour this fall throughout the Midwest and some of the western states as well.
Ooh, sounds like fun. You mean like California and?
Like Nevada,
Oh, okay.
New Mexico, Arizona.
Yeah, I hear they have a pretty big heavy metal scene out there.
Oh yeah, it's a killer scene.
Definitely. Let's see here. So you guys, we're going on tour soon. Are you working on like an album at all?
Yes, we are. We're currently working on about a 10-song debut album. It's going to be called The Lost Art of Patriotism.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. It sounds pretty deep.
Yeah, very fitting for this time of year.
Does it have a lot to do with history, or?
Yeah, it has to do with everything from politics to war to ancient wars.
Excellent. That sounds very cool. And, well, I also hear that you guys are a part of a club.
Yes, we're part of the NYDM Missouri. We're known as the Missouri Death Militia, a.k.a. the MODM, to which I am the president of. And this is my club enforcer. Mr. Big Dick Johnson over here.
Whoa.
That's his club nickname.
Oh, all right. Well, good. So you guys are not some kind of army or some kind of gang, right?
No. We're strictly all about underground.
Just a metal
and
club.
Local metal music, preserving our town's music scene. May it be rap, may it be country, may it be rock and roll, or heavy metal, baby.
All right, man. Well, it sounds like we have a lot in common.
Most stuff there, bro, man.
Yeah. I'm here to support local music and art, of course. Let's see here. It looks like here you've given me some things I can't really read. There's just so many words on here. It looks like the statement of purpose. Well, you guys appear to be pretty professional, and you got everything on paper here. So you're primarily trying to focus on, I guess, like promoting the local music scene.
Yes,
Correct.
most definitely. It's all about your local scene, may it be here in Columbia or Joplin, St. Louis, Kansas City, even down to Springfield. We got a little bit of a roar going up in Kurtzville and in Moberly.
Oh, wow. That's great. That is really great. And so how did this all begin?
Back in, I'd say 2009, we opened up for a band out of St. Paul, Minnesota, legendary grindcore band called Anal Blast.
I think I've seen them.
Yeah, killer band led by the famous Don Decker, who actually brought
Rest
the
in peace.
Rest in peace, brother. He actually brought the NYDM to the Midwest and brought it west of the Mississippi in general.
Wow, that's pretty epic.
Yeah, definitely. Sick guy, man. He was all about
Very
the
epic
metal.
man, yeah.
Excellent. Well, and so I hear that there are chapters, I guess, over like in New York, Colorado.
There's chapters all
where
around
else?
the world, actually.
All around the world.
It's
Oh,
a
wow.
worldwide organization.
From Oklahoma, there's Kansas,
Sri Lanka,
Nebraska,
Australia.
France, England's got the London chapter is popping.
Holy
Australia, Greece is one of our hot spots, and pretty much all over the United States except for we don't have a chapter in Florida because we like
No violence.
no violence, no criminal activity at all. Our club, you have to be pro-American, you have to be straight legit. It's all by the books, as you see, as it was written down. It's all about pride, my
Yes,
brother.
yes. You guys appear to be very, very professional. Well, yes, and I feel that it's something we should also promote here in Columbia, Missouri. I'd like to talk about a couple of these heavy metal shows that are coming up this week on Thursday and Friday at Cafe Berlin. These guys are hosting a show. Let's see. You guys are playing. There'll be like Rule of Honor,
Yes.
Creaturezoid. Who else is playing?
There'll also be the band Servium, which is the black metal band here in Columbia, and we are bringing in a band from Wisconsin, which is known as Burial Ritual. They are a death metal band, killer death metal.
Very awesome.
Yeah, be sure to check them out on the internet if you're interested. And so
Reverb
yeah, that
Nation.
show will begin sometime around 10 o'clock,
Yes, 10 o'clock.
and it'll be all ages.
All ages.
And I believe they will be accepting some kind of donations for traveling bands.
Yes.
You know, we need to support the movement. You better be there or else. I'll be there. You'll see me. I'll be there, taking pictures, signing autographs, the regular stuff. And also be promoting my show, which is the following night. I'm hosting another variety show, the Headbangers Ball. And yes, it is at the very same place, Cafe Berlin, but I'm gonna probably start my show around 8 o'clock. I got a lot going on. There's a bunch of metal bands, like out of St. Louis. There's we got Tropical Storm, and then a few like local Columbia bands. They'll be like Non-Servium again. They'll be playing 2 nights in a row. I hope they can make it through.
Oh yeah, they're a killer band.
They definitely will,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're killer for sure. I also got like Painted in Blood.
Killer guys, great guys, man.
Battle
I've done
Man's
a lot of
good.
shows with
But
them.
I've heard good things. And then I'll have another band, like Battlement.
Battlement, awesome
Battlement
thrash metal,
rocks.
straight
Very
here out
awesome.
of Columbia,
Oh
guys.
my goodness, I can't wait.
If you
Old
like
school thrash.
if you like Metallica, you like Megadeth, Slayer, them kids are your go-to
That's
guys.
fucking sick. And let's see, we'll have like a local, I guess it's like a grind act by Kelly Betts. He's a very good friend of mine, a very talented individual. Don't miss that. We will also have some stand-up comedy from Eastside Comedy. There'll be just a couple of those comics like coming out, to tell a few jokes, get a few laughs. And also, we will have the Liquid Chicken sideshow. This is something you do not want to miss. They do some really crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, they
You
do.
know, they put themselves in danger. Lot rusty nails all over the place. All I gotta say is, oh yes, there will be blood.
Blood.
So, yeah, I better see y'all out there Thursday and Friday at Cafe Berlin. The Facebook event is on Facebook. Please check them out. Bone Man Variety, the Headbangers Ball, and what is yours entitled?
The MODM Metal for Massacre.
Yes, the Metal Massacre. But, of course, there will be blood, but there will be no violence. We'll see how that works out.
Yes. Sometimes the blood comes from moshing, but it's all in love and fun.
And so, I guess after the show, like, what's next for you guys? You know, do you got any big projects as a club? Like you guys like
Yes.
meet at a convention?
Yeah, we actually have a clubhouse here in town, out to
Ooh.
slightly out of the city limits at the Millersburg exit.
Millersburg.
Yes, we actually have several shows in the works here throughout Missouri for a very good cause. We're having a benefit show for one of our members, patched members, his little nephew, little Lehman. I don't know the exact name of the disease that he has. He was your average 2.5-year-old little boy, crawling, talking, learning how to walk. And then all of a sudden, it started reversing. He stopped moving, stopped talking, can barely keep his head up, lost all coordination in his hands and his legs. It's very sad. It is a $5,000 surgery that his insurance doesn't pay for, and it's all the way up in Minnesota. So the MODM is going above and beyond to do whatever we can to get this kid and his family the $6,000 that they'll need for their cost trip up there, staying there, and then paying for the surgery as well.
And well, if anybody at home would like to perhaps like give a donation, how could they do that?
We actually have a Facebook site that is called the Lehman Save Lehman Fund. I'll post it on the Bone Man's Facebook wall. So if any of his viewers or fans or friends would like to donate, or even just if you don't have the money to donate it right then and there, come to a show. Donate the $3, $4, $5, whatever you got to try to make this happen, because no parent should watch their child die.
No way, not at all. Well, now that things got kind of grim, I think I'm going to change the subject here. Why don't you guys, could you guys talk a little bit about, I guess you got a bunch of vests here with some patches on it. Where did all these patches come from, and what's the significance?
Well, this large patch right here, this is our international patch. It's our club patch. The New York Death Militia, which we are all sub-chapters of.
Founding state.
Yes, the founding state of our club, which was found by the Will Reimer of the band Mortician. He's the bass player / singer of it. He is actually one of the pioneers of grindcore in the United States, in the world, I should say, yeah. Before bands like Mortation and whatnot, there wasn't grindcore. And this was like the late 80s, probably like 87 or so. They started, the club actually started out as a basically just bands in different states that couldn't get shows in anywhere, their own state or another state. And so the NYDM started a club for each state, so that when your band came to that state, you could have a place to play.
Shows.
Right, and if they came to your state, they would have a place to play. And
Stay
yeah, and it's a brotherhood. So like we take in the bands that come from out of town, let them crash at our places. We feed them, and we help them put on a show. We do all the promotion.
really drunk.
We get them drunk. That's the metal way of doing things. But yeah, man, it's all for the love of the music and underground scene, may it be local or international or national.
Wow, I did not know that it was, on this level. I had no idea. And so all your viewers at home, you need to check yourself, because, all of us like heavy metal heads are not just a bunch of stupid, like oversized brutes that don't know anything, and we're just like you. So if you want to support some local music, please come out to Cafe Berlin on Thursday and Friday and see some real heavy metal. I'm very excited about the events we're putting on. I really hope to be able to revitalize the heavy metal scene here in
yeah.
Columbia.
Yeah, Columbia was a hot spot at one time. The late 90s, early 2000s, we had bands like Slayer, all the big acts, Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, and it just went downhill. People thought it died, but it just went underground, man. Bands like Rule of Honor, Creaturezoid, and every other metal band that's out there. Got to give it to the classics of like Thin Line, which is a pioneer here in Missouri, and Slug Trail.
Slug Trail.
Even though
Three-Headed Moses.
Three-Headed Moses, all the old school guys that kept it going when the world said it was dead.
I blame dubstep.
Yeah. I'd blame dubstep too. Well, this has been very awesome. I'm very, very excited you guys came on the show. And
Well, thank you very much, Bone Man,
thank you
and
for having
we're
us, man.
very proud to be in a working relationship with you on this weekend show, Thursday and Friday. Anybody that backs the MODM, I expect you guys to make it out on Friday as well. He's
Even
got
if
a
you
killer
don't, it's going to
lineup.
be an awesome show.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss.
Don't want to miss it, man. Killer acts, killer people, great time.
well, viewers, this has been another awesome Bone Man show. Please check out my website at boneheadindustries.com. And I guess you could Google some MODM, and you probably get some really cool videos. So stay tuned, Boneheads.
And keep it brutal.
Yeah.